Okay, so officially, good evening, guys. Good evening, guys, from YouTube. My name is Solon, and I am your host tonight. I've been a host here on TNT since March of 2022, I suppose. It's been a long time already. So it's always a pleasure to be here with you guys speaking in English and talking about interesting content. So I think I've spoken too much. Now is the time to get to know you guys. And after that, I'm going to explain how Chinchi works and our questions. All right. So let's start with you, Caroline Crispy. Crispy. I don't know. Crispiniano, maybe. I don't know. So say your name, where are you
Crispy.
from, and how did you get here? Go ahead.
So hey, yeah, you can call me Carol, but because I prefer my nickname, it's okay. I'm 27 years old. I live in São Carlos, a countryside city of São Paulo. I live with my fiance. I work from home as a business intelligence analyst for a Brazilian company. I started at Talk and Talk maybe in June of last year, but I went in an exchange program. TNT really helped me a lot to that, and I went to improve my English for sure.
Where
And I
did you
needed to
go?
check. I went to Malta.
Malta. Nice, in person.
Yeah, so I needed to take a break from the immersions, but I'm on my way back.
Okay, that's really nice you came back, and really nice that you went abroad and came back, because especially tonight we're going to be talking about networking, and I hope you did a lot of this there. So it's going to be an interesting conversation. Let's talk to you, Michelle, please. Say your name, where are you from, how did you get here, and go.
Yes. Uh, my name is Michelle. I'm 33 years old. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, and I start here in December, and I'm study to be a software developer. And I like to read. I go to the beach, take sun, and go to the nature. And is this?
Okay, nice. Welcome, Michelle. Let's hear from you, Renan Ferreira. Go ahead, man.
So, uh, my name is Renan. I'm 34 years old. I live in Mogi das Cruzes with my daughter and my wife. And I like to ride by bike on my free time. That's it.
Okay, nice. What do you do, Renan?
I'm a software developer.
Software developer. Really nice. A lot of tech people come here. I know that Karina is also a tech person, so go ahead, Karina, please.
Hi guys, my name is Karina. I'm 28 years old. I'm a software engineer and I live in Biritiba Mirim. It's a small city of São Paulo. And I live in a farm. I love pets. In my free time, I like to go out with my family or my friends. I go to the beach and read books and watch series. And I think it's a little about me.
Hey, that's nice, Karina. Welcome. Let's hear from you, Elton. What about you, man? Please introduce yourself.
Well, hello, fellows. I am 31 years old. I'm a guy from São Paulo. I've been working as a Python developer. I'm graduated in computer science. What else? In my free time, I like to do outdoor activities. I like to spend some time away from the computer. I like to practice workout, hiking, nowadays and take some swim classes. I am father. I have a little doggy. Well, so that's me, guys.
Okay, nice to meet you, Elton. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. And
Thank
last
you.
but not least, we have my friend Marcio. Go ahead, man.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Márcio Nunes. I live from a city called Linhares, in the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 45 years old. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, this name is Bento. I'm working with quality control in the industry near with me. Here, I intend improve my speak English every day participating with us the meeting. That's it.
Okay, very nice, Marto. Welcome back. It's really nice to have you here again. So, guys, before we start, I'd like to introduce a little bit TNT. So, TNT is a conversation platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced English speakers. I'm going to remind you guys, this is not a class, okay? This is just a place where you can practice your English in a real environment. How does it work? I bring a topic, especially tonight, we are going to talk about professional networking. And we have a few questions related to this topic. So our philosophy here is speak up, all right? So please give your opinion, give your true thoughts, and share ideas. Be respectful. It's also very important. As you can see, we are live on YouTube, and if you want to have access to more conversations like this or even classes, you just need to go to talkandtalk.com.br, all right? But I've spoken too much, and now it's your turn. I don't know. Renan, when you hear the words professional networking, what comes to your mind?
Uh, I I don't know exactly.
Okay.
Maybe people talking about work and get
Okay.
connected to other people. I think it is that.
Okay, interesting. We could see kind of this on our short video. Let's hear from you, Elton. What about you, man? What do you understand about professional networking?
Well, in my point of view, networking or connection is essential nowadays, mainly in our area, IT area, or even other areas, something else areas. And the networking is a way to you promote yourself, you promote your personal brand, because nowadays we know that the easier way to get a job, to get education, is creating contacts or connections, and it help you to be to gain visibility in your area, to be respected, and even be remembered. Remember, I don't know the word, when someone needs some professional that have your abilities or skills, and it help you a lot.
Okay, nice. Really interesting what you said. You talked about the IT industry. It's really important. Let's hear from Marcio because he's from a different industry. He's from a quality industry, I think. So, Marcio, what do you think about professional networking? Do you know what it means? Do you do it? Tell me.
So, in my opinion, about the professional networking is a connection another people the same work with me or the same work I have interested in the future. For example, now I work a lot about the networking because this year I intend to replace this work. I use the LinkedIn platform is the best platform about the professional network. I know different people. I can conversation about your job, your vaccine, and another tips about the work. For me, is the professional network is a create connection.
Okay, really nice. It's really important that you talked about LinkedIn, Marcel, because we are going to have a few questions related about it later. And Elton and guys, feel free to share your LinkedIn here. We are here to make connections and also improve our English, you know. So thank you very much, Elton, for sending. And let's go with you, Karina. What about you? What do you know about professional networking?
I think professional networking is exchange experience with other people, get some advices about software and hard skills to go to get some goal. And I think in resume is this.
Okay, straight to the point. I like this. What about you, Carol?
Oh, for me, it's all about relationships and connections that you do in your work, or when you work in the same company or in the same area. For example, maybe sometimes someone could help you to improve in your career. So for me, that's the main point of professional network.
Okay, nice. Very nice. Michelle, what about you?
Yes, in my opinion, this is something we do to have more connections and help us to get to what you want in professional or personal. And I think we can help with the people and receive this help too, like LinkedIn. Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, very nice, guys. And as we saw in the video that I showed before, it's also for tips, you know. I think that Karina's talked about it, you know, like you getting some advices, you sharing experiences with more experienced professionals. So it's really about this, it's not about, oh, I'm going to talk to this person, so this person is going to give me a good job. No, it's not like this, you know, it's like sharing ideas and really creating a network. And I just forgot to send the questions, guys. I just went straight, but we just answered question number one. All right. So let's go to question number two. Let's start with you, Carol, again. How important is network important for you? Like you said, you went abroad. So did you make any connections, or you went there just for fun? Did you make any professional advances there? Tell me.
Yeah, for me, it's really important. For sure, I need to have great skills and be prepared. Like talking about in more the professional network, for sure. To I need the skills to have the job opportunity. But when you have someone that you are connected to, the person could help you and make this way much easier, I think, and get some tips in your career. But networking as in the fun way, it's really, really important. I really love to do this kind of things. I met a lot of different cultures and people, and when I was abroad, or were abroad. But yeah, I think that's it. And I don't thought about the professional way when I was abroad because I was on my vacation. So I was just to improve my English, really.
Okay, nice. And what about you, Marcio? Because you said you were trying to change careers, I think. And tell me, are you using your networking or just going on LinkedIn and looking for positions? Tell me how is it working for you?
Yeah, I use my networking a lot because every connection is necessary. Create one not not a relationship, uh, contact every week, for example, because when surge the new opportunity, another person remember with me, contacting about when I can apply my CV this opportunity. This is my strategy for create network in LinkedIn, for example.
Okay, nice, nice. We have a lot of IT guys here, and it's really important to make these connections because sometimes we can do some freelances, you know, like you can, I don't know, Elton, you work with Python. There are a lot of things to be automated by Python or backend things that you need to do. So tell me, do you use your professional network to try to find job opportunities or freelance opportunities? Tell me.
Yeah, totally. I receive some kinds of request to work in another language, I try to call someone that I know that have the right domain about that language. Like this day, I received a contact on the LinkedIn to create an application in PHP. So I could share someone that I know to that person. And yeah, nowadays I'm I'm trying to create a portfolio to get some freelances as well. And I believe that this is the importance of we have a good networking.
Okay, nice. Yes. And remember, guys, it's a network. It's not just you getting benefited, just like Elton did, you know, he recommended other
Yeah.
person to do one job that he thought it was better, you know. So really nice, Elton. What about you, Karina?
Yeah.
You also
By,
work today. Go ahead, Elton.
by the way, I try to participate every month in face-to-face or presential events. So there are a lot of communities, IT communities that promote meetups, and you can go there, you can make network, even if you are not at in the IT area yet. And yeah, there I knew a lot of people, and I I always I always meet these people in other events. So we always talk and have an exchange of ideas, of experience, and we talk about the other events.
Yes, yes, I totally agree with you, you know, because sometimes we just go to work and then come back home and go to work and come back home, you know, like we need to participate in communities, we need to be in events.
Yeah,
It's really,
I'm work from home, so I need to go out to talk with
yes,
somebody.
important, really important.
Yeah.
Uh, Go ahead, Karina. What about you? Do you think it's important for your professional career? Tell me.
I think it's very important to get new opportunities in other companies or growth in your company. And I think about strategies to get promotion or make something different and to gain visibility. And I think it's very, very important. In the last year, I participate some meetups about technologies, and I helped some girls and women uh, to start and study about technology, and I give some advices to study or take some courses free, or how to looking for opportunities to start in this area. I think is very, very important to this experience and this exchange.
Yeah, very nice, you know, because sometimes we think, oh, I don't know anything, and then you go to these places and you can teach something. So it's really important to
Yes.
participate in this kind of events. So what about you, Michelle? What do you think?
Yes, I think it's very important. I think now is more easy with LinkedIn because in the beginning, when not a lot of persons is starting to use a LinkedIn, is more necessary you go in the physical place to change your card. And I think for me, in these times were more difficult because I'm very
Person?
introverted,
Yes.
and for me, it was more hard to go in this event and talk about the job. But in the LinkedIn is more easy because you can have a hedge of contact, and um, this is be growing with your connecting, show another people for you connected. So and I think is like a share your life because, for example, we are here, we are in a course of in a conversation of English, but you are uh, sharing what you do, what you like, and this is connection and network too. So it's nice.
Yes, yes, totally. You're totally right, you know, because here on TNT, I don't know if you know, guys, but we have Philip. Philip is like the owner of the brand, you know, and in one of our meetings, he met Gustavo Barska, and they work together right now. Like Gustavo is also I forgot the word. It's not a partner of the company, and they met in a conversation like this. So it's really important to participate, share your ideas, and exchange contacts. But let's go to the next question. I'm going to start with you, Renan. It's question number 3. Michelle, I think Marshall, also Elton talked about LinkedIn. But Renan, what about you? Do you have other strategies to use to build and maintain professional relationships and professional network?
I like to talk to the people I worked before. So
Nice.
I like to keep contact. Sometimes to know where they are working, if they need someone there, or if it's good, if it's not. It's always good to the technologies they are using. I like to know too. I think it's good to keep contact, and and I like there have been some time since I went to a meetup, but I like to go to meetups too.
Okay, nice. You talked something really interesting because sometimes we just think about building new relationships, and we forgot the ones that we already have. So you talked something really nice to get back to the people you already know that you worked with and try to keep contact to know where they work and what they are doing. So really interesting that. Let's hear from you, Caroline. Go ahead. Do you have a different strategy? What do you do?
Oh, when I was thinking about that, I just thought that I try to be as empathetic that as I can with anyone, even when I don't have any interesting. Um, so to like maintain some friendship. I don't know, it's just a relationship maybe,
Yes.
but keep some allies, by my side and at work. And in work area, I try to have some relaxed conversations. Also to like keep some meetings, not to talk only about work. So it's really nice to build even the professional relationship to keep someone closer. It's really good.
Yes, I totally agree with you, because sometimes nowadays we work from home and etc. And sometimes it gets bad because I don't know, oh, let's take a coffee and let's do something really important to do this, like when you are there with the person. Doing this online, it's kind of hard. I don't know. Elton, you said you work from home. So tell me, what strategies do you use to keep a good relation with your coworkers?
Well, with my current team, every Friday we play some online game
Mm,
together. More specifically, we are in 4. This is the Python team of my
yeah.
company, and about my old team, or I forgot the words, coworkers.
Coworkers.
I guess, yeah. I talk with them as well. Sometimes I mark them in some Instagram post that I like fun. Yeah, I like fun. And sometimes they mark me as well. We have an exchange of idea of we talk about work and this kind of thing. So we use the what is the tool? Discord. So
Discord.
we have contact on the Discord. And yeah, in general is that. Yeah, about my current team, we are trying to get in person
A meeting.
meeting or something like that. We are trying to mark to go to a bar or something like that.
Okay, really nice, really nice. What about you, Marcel? Because most of the guys here, they work in the IT area, so it's different, but it's kind of the same. So tell me about you. You work in the quality industry, it's totally different. Tell me, how does it work for you? How do you keep a good professional relationship?
Yeah, in my case, nowadays I work with quality control. For me, I have several contacts, another professional here in my city. But I said they start the immersion this year. I intend to replace this work. My network at this moment, I intend to work with the petroleum platform. Now I start to contact with the people about this area when I try to get one interview job. The last year I get two interview job, but not possible. Approve, but this year I approve.
Okay, really nice, man. Really nice. No, the important thing is to keep going, because last year you had two interviews, so this year you are probably going to have at least one more, the one that you get the job. So really nice to keep going, man. Very nice, very nice. Let's go with you, Karina. What about you? What strategies do you use?
Every month, I choose some people in my company that I have a great position and that I admire. And I talk about opportunities, career, get some advices about soft and hard skills, and ask about what I need to do to get that position. I go in meetups about technology or business too, and now about people and exchange experience.
Oh,
I think it.
you do something really interesting, because you talk to people in your company from different areas. Like,
Yes.
give me tips. I want to be in your position in a few years.
Yes, because actually I'm a software engineer, but in the future I want to I'm a coordinator or specialist.
Especially, yes.
Yes. So I need to some contact to get these positions.
Okay, you are totally right. Totally right. I don't know, Michelle. What about you?
Yes, I'm exchanging my career. So when I start to go to a software developer, I don't know anyone in this area. So I start to in LinkedIn, and on the events we normally we do like groups, and there on WhatsApp, and there we share like the new courses or the opportunities. So I think I'm starting my networking in this area.
Whoa, you did something amazing going to this meeting tonight, because we have Karina, Carol, Elton, Renan. Everybody is in IT industry. So very nice. Connect with them on LinkedIn. It's going to be really, really interesting. So let's go to the next one. Uh, I don't know. We have number 4. I'm going to start with you again, Renan. Can you share an experience where networking opened a new opportunity for you? It could be professional or just to meet someone you admired, something like that. Do you have any situation like this?
Uh, the the job I worked before, the one I'm working now, I get the interview from an indication from a friend of mine. So I think it's one experience that I use my network.
No, it's good. It's good. There is one thing that no one talks here, but it happens a lot, like keeping contact with the people from college, because all of us studied in a different place, a different college, and we knew a lot of people there, people even from different courses, because we use it to, I don't know, to hang out, to drink something, or to go to a party. So it's really important to keep these contacts, because I got the job that I am right now because I knew a guy that knew a guy, you know, and so he talked about me to the other guy, and then I got an interview and I got accepted just like Kenan. And it's really interesting to do this. Let's hear from you, Marcio. What about you, man? Do you have an experience where networking helped you somehow?
Yeah, in my life, yeah, I have several experiences about the network. Network is a good, I forgot ferramenta, about opening the door. For example, this work where I work now, my brother, my old brother, did a connection for indicating me this vaccine. Now I work now 1 year, for example. And now I try to get a new network for to get a new job this year. Is a good your work about the networking several people's difference, for example.
Yes, yes, very nice. Michelle, what about you? Tell me, you said you were changing careers, like going to the IT industry. So how is networking helping you to get to this?
Yes, I'm starting now. So I think I now in this moment is more to ask how the people get because I'm studying. I'm very beginner, but
Yes.
in my career, before I work with marketing and edition of videos, and I stay in this for a lot of years only by networking because I'm working like a freelancer and I never need to ask for a job because all the jobs arrive for me for the
Indication
persons
and
who
etc.
yes indication the people will be happy and talk with another and this I think is amazing. I is the best for me. I think is the best way to live, but is uh, I think it's difficult when you need to ask for a job. So I need to now is what I'm doing now, like to get a new job, and it's very difficult to change this.
No, interesting that you said about this because a lot of people who do freelances, it happens like this, you know. You do one job for a client, and then this client is going to talk about your job to other clients, and then you grow your network like being hired a lot of times. So let's hear from you, Elton. What about you, man? Did you benefit from networking? How?
Well, in 2021, I got a freelance, a contractor, uh, for 8 months that a person who belonged to the same community than me indicated me. And this community, by the way, this community doesn't exist anymore. And these days, I have other friends that we are creating a desktop application for a company in Ireland. Uh, these friends are there working and studying there, and he works to that company for this company, and we are creating an application, and we will try to sell this application because there they work with paper, and we want to automate the process and try to earn some money or something.
Okay, really nice, man. Really nice when you get it together and have a different idea, you know. So really nice, you know, this guy from this old community. So it's really important to be part of a community, guys. Just like this, like Elton said, like you get an opportunity like this, and then you are working together. And sometimes you are just, I don't know, you don't sell the product, but you learn a lot, and then these things that you learned are going to help you to build a product. So really nice, Elton. Really nice. Let's hear from you, Karina. What about you?
I get my job because my friend educated me. And this friend I knew in a student event about career and jobs. And during the pandemic, I indicate many friends that actually work at the company too, but in another areas.
Okay, yes, nice, nice, very nice. And what about you, Carol?
For me, none of the places I have worked so far have been due to referral, but I have a great story about the networking, like about a former boss, because at the time I was working with him and it was his first leadership. So not just me, but he was also learning a lot. And I ended up going to another company and he ended up going to another company. And months later, he sent me a text telling me he still thought about my feedback that I gave to him. And he helped him to improve a lot. And he was really willing to bring to his company, you know? So I know I have a great opportunity because of the network and that I have built, you know?
Yes, interesting, because even though you went to different companies, you still remember each other and like, oh, thank you so much for doing this and doing that. So really interesting to do this. Okay, nice. So let's go to the next one. I think it's question number 5, maybe. I'm going to start with you, Michelle. Let's suppose you know someone like you really admire, this is the top person from your field. How do you approach this person? How do you get in touch with her? Like, oh, this person's amazing. His work or her work is just awesome. How do you approach?
Depend.
Okay.
Depend because depends of the place. Because normally I think that the persons are in the hour moment, and I don't know if she want this um, approach.
Yes.
So depend of the place, but yes, I think I have some moments like this, and I just arrive and say, "Oh, hello! I know it of this place. Nice to meet you." And is this? I'm very shy, so it's difficult for me this moment.
Okay, nice, interesting. Let's hear from you, Karina. What about you? What would you do?
Sorry, I called the person and I say that I'm a big fan of their work and ask for types or how to get an opportunity in the field or stand out or get some contact, and after I set up a meeting because normally it's difficult to talk in the moment with the person principal in meetups or or big events too.
Yes. Nice. I like your approach, because it's very direct. You just, oh, well, I'm going to talk and then I'm going to schedule something I'm going to do, and we're very nice.
Yes, actually, I improved a lot because in the past I was very, very shy. And
Okay, nice. And you, Marcio, my friend, tell me, what about you? How do you do it?
So, in my case, I don't talk about the job. For example, I read your profile. I know more about this person, your graduate, your job, your uh, specialize. I forgot. But I study your profile. Now I start one conversation about your participating in meeting, training, and another thing, and another things. In the future, I talk about job, the facts, or another thing is I have interest. For example, this is my strategy.
Very nice, because you can study the professional life, you know, like where did you study, what did you do, what is your specialty. Really nice. I like this strategy, Marcia. What about you, Elton? Let's suppose you know someone who's really specialized, you really like this profile. How do you approach this person?
Well, good question. In this case, it will be in a online meeting or na
Can be,
presence.
I don't know, it's up to you. Could be like in person or online or both. I don't know.
In a online case, I try to be really direct to the point because I know that nowadays the most valuable thing that we have is it's our time. And in a in-person meeting, I don't know, I try to talk about something that we have in common, like our job, our career, something that will aggregate for us. And yeah, I don't like to how can I say, to be that people that doesn't stop talking.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, I like to be direct. I like to talk and bye. It's a pleasure. And yeah, that's it.
Straight to the point. I like that. Very nice, Elton. What about you, Carol?
Yeah, I don't usually attend to in-person events, so the main thing that I do is on LinkedIn, and I I read a lot of tips about how to approach someone, especially on
Yes,
LinkedIn, because when you're trying to connect professionally with someone, it's really important that you got their attention.
yes,
So I try to read about the person's story and ask a question that attracts their attention.
yeah,
Or if I don't want to, I can just follow them and comment on their post. It
yeah.
really helped me a lot.
Just interacting. Nice. What about you, Renan? How do you do it?
I I think in LinkedIn, I think it's a good uh, is a good place to interact with
Yes,
people, and I think comment on the posts is a good way to but try to add something to the discussion to and that's I think it's a good approach to new people.
yes. I really like this tip, like bringing value to the discussion is really important, You're not just commenting, you are like comment with intention. So really nice this. I like this one. So I don't know. We are running out of time, and just like Elton, I like to go straight to the point, So let's go to question number 10. So Karina, let's go with you. What challenges have you faced in networking? Like you are a very direct person too, so have you received I don't know, no's or I can't, or I'm not talking to you? Tell me.
I was very shy, so I had difficult to show up my job for the other people, and
Yeah,
I wasn't recognized for my job. So I need to improve my soft and hard skill to show my work and job and get a promotion. Eh, so I think it's very difficult improve these skills, but I think it's very important for my career
yeah,
and my life too.
yes, yes. Not just the career, these tips we can take for our life. Let's go with you, Elton. What about you? What challenges have you faced?
Yeah, I totally agree with Karina. Sometimes I have some problems to communicate with other people, and I'm working on that. I'm improving my communication, my hard skills. I'm trying to write some articles and some things to have more domain about the Python language, about the IT area. And sometimes you need to expose yourself, you need to create content to be better. And I belong in a lot of communities because I like to help the beginners, and it helped me as well because when I help someone, I am I am feeling I don't know, I am learning something new because sometimes I don't know how can I explain that, and I learn first to explain to that person, and I'm using this approach to improve myself.
This is really funny, you know, because it happens a lot. Sometimes people ask me things and I don't know. So I'm going to search, I learn, and then I teach the person. It's just
Yeah,
crazy. I love
sometimes I know how can I do that, but I know how can I explain.
it. Yeah, really hard to do it. Let's go with
Yeah.
you, Carol. What about you?
Oh, for me, I was thinking that I was always good at communicating, but I started working in 2020, so before the pandemic period. So I was starting to learn how to work, and I had to start to learn how to adapt to communicate working from home. You know, that was the hardest part of the network, keeping communicating online. You know, but after 4 years, I think I already learned it.
Okay, nice. Michelle, what about you?
Yes, I think for me, because I was very shy, and but nowadays more easy for me to ask. Um, but I think be shy is very bad because it's like no to how can you start the conversation without be very direct too, like started to talk only about job, and I prefer to know the person's more completely. Like I not only about the job, I want to know a lot of things of the person. So is this take time? So
Yeah,
I think it's this.
I understand. This takes time. What about you, Marcio, my friend?
So, about this question, the big challenge is receiving a lot of not connection. The last year, I worked a lot about the create new connection in my LinkedIn, but several people not having interest about the new connection is a lot of not. But it's normal because when you try connection a lot of people is normal. Several people not have interest, but another people I start connection for me is a good start conversation, new friends, and another things.
Yes, I agree with you. It happens, you know, it's not the end of the world if someone do not accept your invitation. Just go, keep going, you know, really nice. What about you, Renan?
I think uh, it's a challenge for me to approach people. I I think it's really hard to know uh, someone new, uh, what to talk. You will talk to about work or maybe some personal stuff. I don't know if I always don't know how to approach people, but I think it's easier when we have something in common and maybe something related to work. It's easier to talk.
Yes, I think that in general we can summarize this as communication. You know, I think that communication is the biggest challenge. You know, sometimes you are too direct, sometimes you are not so direct, sometimes you talk too much, sometimes you talk too little. So it's really hard to keep balance between these things. And I think that communication is like one of the biggest challenges. And guys, unfortunately, we're getting to the end of this meeting. And if you liked this meeting, so that's okay. And if you didn't like, now it's your turn, So here on the chat, I sent the link of our survey. Please give your true opinion about the meeting, about the questions, about how it was guided and etc. And if you can, please give ideas about new meetings, new topics, new ideas to share. And I don't know, I'd like to ask you, Hannah, how was the meeting for you? How was the conversation? How was the talk? How was the people here? Tell me, go ahead.
I really like it and
Okay.
give more ideas how to connect with people.
Okay, nice, very nice. I don't know. I'd like to hear from you, Marshall, because there were a lot of IT people here. You are the guy from different industries. So tell me, how was the conversation for you? Could you learn something? Tell me.
For me, it's a good participate different person because new ideas. I learn a lot with others. The people about the IT is a good for me because I learn about the new technology in the place nowadays. I enjoy a lot.
Okay, so very nice. So guys, thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for participating. If you can and want, just go to talkandtalk.com.br and there you can find more information about new meetings, about new classes, and etc. So please, please, please try to answer the feedback, even ideas for new topics or even suggestions to improve our conversation. And that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much, guys. See you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys. Have a good
Bye
night.
Bye
bye.
bye.